everybody, what's up? So seriously, so many people have been asking me about my ankle, and come to think of it, I don't think I have made a video about it since December 2013, I think. I'm lying, 2014? No. 2013. Like, I've been getting emails, tweets, Instagram comments, YouTube comments for sure, about how it's going, if I can walk normally now, if I can run normally now, all that kind of stuff. So I figure I should answer some of your questions, give you a little bit of an update. My ankle in general is pretty damn good. Ever since I had that last surgery, everything has pretty much cleared up. The only problems I have had are that I've been overworking my ankle a little bit at work, and so my arches dropped, and so now I have to have insoles and everything like that, but that has nothing to do with the fact that I had a broken ankle. I have no swelling anymore whatsoever, but a couple of months ago, I went to do the Spartan race in Brisbane, Australia, because that's where I live, in case you didn't know. And 2 weeks before the Spartan race, I did a drop-in hip-hop class, which you might have already seen on Instagram. And I have no idea what I did to it in that class. I guess I just worked it too hard at different angles that it wasn't used to since the last surgery. So after the first class that I went to, the next day, I woke up and my ankle hurt so much, and it wasn't like my actual ankle. It was like the I don't know anatomy of the leg, but it was like the muscle around it. And so I went to the doctor, told him about my situation and all that, and he took a look at it and he said that I had soft tissue damage, and that what I had done when I was dancing was one of my screws clipped a tendon and caused the whole thing to swell, and I had to not dance for a month and not run for a month or anything like that. So I kind of had to halt exercising. So that was the only thing that had happened, and it kept me from doing the Spartan race that time. But then, you know, I gave it about a month or, you know, maybe 5 weeks rest. I still worked and all that. I just couldn't do anything other than walk. Like, he told me that if I did anything more than walking, then I would just prolong it. I wouldn't actually be, you know, like kickstarting it to heal or anything like that. So after 5 weeks of healing, I got back into exercising a lot. I just exercised even more. And then I did the Spartan race in Sydney. And when I did the Spartan race in Sydney, it was literally like 3 hours of hardcore, more physical activity than I'd ever done at one time. And my ankle felt completely fine. It wasn't even swollen. Like, it may have swelled, I don't know, but I didn't check it. Like, it's not like it presented any discomfort to me whatsoever during the whole race. Like, the thing that I was worried about was the fact that I wasn't fit enough for that, and my ankle was completely fine. So really the only thing was the soft tissue damage. And then now that I'm working on a dairy farm, I have to wear boots, like high boots, so that I don't get literal cow crap inside my clothes. The only thing wrong with the situation I'm in now is that the boots brush the screws, and since there's no swelling and just skin beside the screws, it kind of, you know, just makes it really uncomfortable. It's kind of sore, a little bit swollen, but not swollen because of anything with my ankle. So basically, as an update, this is the gist. I am able to sprint, I'm able to dance, I'm able to rock climb, I'm able to have major longevity with my ankle now. One of the other small things that I have to deal with is the fact that my friend gave me her Birkenstocks because she was gonna buy new ones, so she gave me her old ones because otherwise she was gonna throw them out. And as soon as I started wearing those, my ankle felt like it needed to click a lot because it wasn't used to holding weight up, because I guess I just wasn't wearing sandals that weren't wrapped around my heel. And so what I have to deal with now is basically strengthening it and stretching it as much as possible. But it basically feels like a normal ankle. What I am gonna do as soon as I get close to one, which should be in a couple of months, is I'm gonna sign up for yoga, like legit yoga at a yoga studio, and have that be my exercise and see how that makes my ankle feel. Because I feel like the only obstacle that I have now is to just stretch it and strengthen every muscle around it, and then I don't think I'll have any problems. But for all of you who are hoping that your ankle can get back to normal, mine pretty much is. Like, I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't, because I've been truthful with you guys about my ankle this whole time. Basically, it's all good, and that would not be possible without my second surgery. So if any of you guys are thinking of having surgery to take out all the scar tissue, I very much encourage it, because my ankle would be completely, like, years behind, and I would probably be walking with a cane by the time I'm like 40. For me in Canada, since it was needed, my second surgery was free. I don't know how it is in other countries. I know in Australia it's free if you need it. I promise you guys, with a broken bone, if you keep at it, no matter how bad it is, because mine was, as you know, pretty bad, you can get it back to normal. Just make sure you do your physio, make sure of it. And when you're not doing your physio, make sure you're stretching it and working it and strengthening it outside of your physio. If you have scar tissue, try and break it up yourself by working it as much as possible and maybe massaging it down, getting a physiotherapist or some other doctor to try and break through it, or actually get the surgery. If you don't have much scar tissue, I don't know what that's like, so congratulations. You're on the road to recovery much faster than peeps like myself are. But yeah, that's it. Let me know if you have any other questions about my ankle down below, because as always, I'm gonna try to answer all of them. Love you guys a lot, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye!
Let the night come before the price won. Some might run against the test, but those that triumph embrace the fight, cause the fear's there to prove that courage exists. Come on, now let the